What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And on today's video, guys, I will show you several quite interesting news. First of all, I will show you rumors that Donald Trump might help the retail community to achieve our main goal. I mean, to have a fair and transparent markets. And I will show you my thoughts. I will explain you my thoughts in regards to this update. On top of that, I will explain you some details about Daniel Oxer's actions and the current status of his litigation. Then I will continue with an update from 1209, so-called 1209 lawsuit, and I have to admit that we have another deadline that potentially might be very important for the retail community. And I will show you several other news that you might find quite interesting. So, and before we dive deep into all of these, guys, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm and drop me a line in the comment section if you think my videos are valuable for you. On top of that, if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And for now, guys, I have three tiers. It is Discord Access tier, Safe Haven and Gold tier. And if you want to just be in line with all the latest news and with the most recent actions and potential upcoming actions of the US stock market, it is more than enough to join just Discord Access. If you want me to cover your personal position and if you want me to create a plan for you to invest in stock market, Safe Haven is for you. The only difference in between these two tiers is that on Safe Haven tier you will have a monthly 30-minute Zoom call session with me. And the Gold tier is for people who want to take the most from my experience and from my knowledge. And in this tier you will have a 30 minutes weekly Zoom call with me where I will teach you how to beat the market. On top of that, guys, for the members of this tier I will give my personal signals where to enter and where to leave the position. I will do it when market conditions are more predictable for swing positions. So, and let me give you a sneak peek on the Discord group. You can see that I publish a lot of updates on the market, and as you can see, I even make predictions of its upcoming movements. And if you follow my channel for quite some time, you know that I have a very high level of experience in this type of trades. And guys, in this Discord group, I explain a lot to my patrons, and I do a lot of technical analysis on demand on different assets. Here is the general sentiment of the market on April the 10th. Here is INTC, ISRG, here is JDR, KLB, MSTR, and other ticker symbols. You can see that I do it pretty much 2 or 3 times a week. And all of my community members know how to benefit out of these market conditions. So guys, and let's begin today's video with this tweet that was written by Curtis. Curtis wrote this literally several hours ago, and he wrote, MMTLP, are you watching closely? Look at the who is sharing this article, link below. Timing is everything. And he added the link to the article from NewYorkPost.com, and you can see that the same article was shared by Donald Trump. And you can see that the title of this article is following: Citadel's Ken Griffin feels heat from Milk and MAGA takeover and out of touch, clueless billionaire. And guys, on the one hand, you might think that this news might be related to MMTLP saga, but on the other hand, if you take a look at the article itself, let me show you that it is related to the tariff wars, China and US tariff wars. And well, I have to admit that I don't like this type of news and rumors, because in general, yes, we have a connections. And by the way, this is the real screenshot. I also saw that some people didn't find this tweet in Donald Trump's account. Let me show you right here. Here is Donald Trump's Truth Social account, and here is this news. So it is real. But guys, you know that yes, we have a connections with Donald Trump's company, and this strongest connection, I would say, is this letter that was written on April 23rd of 2024. It was addressed to 4 chairmen of the U.S. Of the committees of U.S. House of Representatives, and it was written by CEO of TMTG. And right here you can see that Devin Nunes attached our letter that was signed by 74 members of Congress, and that is directly related to MMTLP with this intention. Wait a second, I will show you somewhere here. The other attached letter signed by 74 members of Congress and relating to a separate incident of possible market manipulation, potentially including naked short selling, suggests that TMTG's experience is not unique. And yes, guys, we have this connection, but I don't think that this article that was shared by Donald Trump is related to our case. That is why I don't think that these rumors well, I don't think that it might help in our case. Let me show you another news. Just several videos ago, I showed you this tweet that was written by Daniel Oxer, and he published this tweet on May the 2nd, and he made, I would say, he made several teasers on his recent achievements. And guys, these teasers are just sneak peeks on his real actions and his real achievements. And in the additional letter that he wrote on February 15th, he becomes extremely silent unless he has some information to disclose. And just several hours ago, I wrote him a letter, and I asked him about his achievements for the last several months. And well, we will see what will be his answer, and I will definitely share this information with you. So stay tuned. On top of that, let me show you this. Contic Willcot wrote another comment in the comment section in my previous video, and he wrote this. Alright everybody, if you were waiting to those responses from the SEC and FINRA and my replies to those, they are on X. I'm working on something big to file next Wednesday. It's a lot, so it will take time. Stay tuned. I will probably be missing until then. I'm working. So guys, next Wednesday is not far from our current date. This means we have about a week till this major update happens. But I want to show you these updates that he published on his Twitter account. And guys, it is a bit messy because let me show you this. So this is the SEC's opposition, but it's also a test. Let me see how this goes through. And he also added this: low, nothing, coming right up. And he doesn't have a lot of experience to use a Twitter account. That is why, guys, these tweets might be a little bit messy, but I want to pay attention to just these documents. And I have to admit that what grabs my attention is that as expected, FINRA and SEC doesn't want, wait a second, I will show you somewhere here, doesn't want to be a part of this lawsuit anymore, and it is quite obvious. They wrote this: for the foregoing reasons, the motion should be denied, and the PSLRA automatic discovery stay should remain in place until the court rules on the Commission's motion to dismiss. And the answer of Contic Willcot is, I would say, very precise and very straightforward. This is the answer to SEC. And let me quote you the conclusion. The SEC's misrepresentations and dismissal of my evidence, and he added the list of this evidence, failed to rebut PSLRA criteria. As a pro se investigator, my diligence in uncovering fraud merits leniency. I respectfully request the court grant my motion to ensure justice. And here is a prayer for leave. 1. Grant the motion to lift the PSLRA stay. 2. Order expedited bullshit discovery within 30 days. And 3. Other just relief. And he also added, wait a second, he made pretty much the same conclusion for the FINRA's letter. He wrote, FINRA's mischaracterizations, wait a second, FINRA's mischaracterizations and evasions of my evidence, and he also added the list of this evidence, fail. As a pro se investigator, my diligence merit leniency. I request the court grant my motion. And he also added the same pretty much prayer for relief. Grant the motion to lift the PSLRA stay, order expedited bullshit discovery within 30 days, and other just relief. So guys, definitely we have to wait for the judge's decision, but I have to admit that Contic Willcot becomes one of the leaders, I would say, in this so-called race to the resolution, because I have to admit that his actions are pretty straightforward and I would say rather professional from my point of view. Definitely, I'm not a professional at all, but I see that his recent filings were made with very precise details, and I think we have to see something substantial from this side. So let me show you further. Unfortunately, wait a second, I will show you right here. No, it is Willcot and Securities and Exchange Commission case. Unfortunately, we don't have any updates from Jennifer Vitrana case, and she also didn't publish any updates in her Twitter account. But I want to pay attention to this update that was written by Scott Trott. And let me quote you this. So, he wrote this just several hours ago. My cape is officially under investigation in the MMAT bankruptcy. Readem and Weep, Busy Brands and Notoriety too. Your boss might have two caught-up names to reduce some ugly numbers down the line should the SEC February 2nd, 2024 investigation inception lead to other legal entanglements for LEF. Here is the receipts in Wes Christian's own words. And he added this screenshot under the section 3, which is titled Withdrawal of Representation of NBH if Avoidance Action are Pursued. And let me quote you further. We are aware that trustee for Meta is investigating one or more potential avoidance actions in the future against Mr. McCabe. If that occurs, we will not be representing Mr. McCabe. In the event that the trustee also opts to pursue any similar actions against NBH, Christian Attar will withdraw from representation of NBH in the pro se lawsuits and in the other matters for which it is investigating potential claims of business disparagement, tortuous interference with the Orogrande lease, and tortuous interference with prospective relations. So, and let me show you some comments under this tweet. Roman Soups wrote, which docket did this come from? And Scott answered, Wes Christian's page 5 letter to MMAT bankruptcy trustee. He also attacked myself and Willcot, Peace, Vitrano, Rolla and Spears and alleged we are working for bad operators in MMAT. I suspect Wes will be removed from the MMAT bankruptcy soon. And Jen Vitrana added this. I actually have zero finance background and I am willing to sign an affidavit that I have zero to do with any bad actors in MMTLP and MMAT or any other stock. I am in biotech. Try again, James Wisely. And here's another quite interesting tweet. Sorry buddy, McCabe didn't oversell MMTLP by 1 billion plus shares. That's all we care about. If the owners of the companies didn't anything wrong, then they should be held accountable. But 100% they didn't oversell it. And Scott responded, Well, why didn't that pinhead tell us who shorted it when he knows, so we can use that info to get a resolution, huh? And guys, I have to admit that yes, we know that Greg McCabe officially stated in Next Bridge Hydrocarbons PR statement that he was contacted by some entity who asked him to issue more shares to cover their short position, and he didn't disclose this information yet. And definitely, if this information was public to this point, we already had a lot of chances in other litigation processes, in basically 1209 processes or other lawsuits that potentially might lead us to at least some kind of resolution. And that is why, guys, Scott is pushing this narrative forward. So Chris MP also added this: why won't the brokers and FINRA and SEC give us the share count? That will solve this. And Scott responded: Broadridge has it all stored. All of the 1209 people are trying to get it. And yes, guys, each and every 1209, so-called 1209 lawsuit has this point of discovery. They ask for this data. So let me show you. Do we have another update? No, I don't think so. So that is why, guys, this is quite interesting, but at this time I think Wes Christian will be removed as an attorney from Next Bridge Hydrocarbon bankruptcy case, and potentially he will be removed from the 1209 case as well. Time will tell, but definitely it is not the biggest and not the most important victory, but they achieve this goal. So let me show you another quite interesting update, at this time from Rare DD. He published this tweet just 5 hours ago, and he consistently connects dots and he tries to find some interesting details in the recent actions of authorities. He wrote this: is anyone surprised that the CFTC is under investigation for potential law violations? The CFTC has oversight, along with the SEC, over the options clearing corporation. It was the CFTC that was instrumental in protecting short positions holders of TRCH from closing those short positions before the reverse merger with Metamaterials, as well as paving the way for MMTLP to become tradable. Gary Gensler is also the former chairman of the CFTC. Gary Gensler just so happened to meet with the OCC and FINRA on June 28, 2021, the day that the business combination between Torchlight and Metamaterials became effective. Even though the SEC was fully aware of the issues related to MMTLP, they've failed to protect investors and to pursue the potential manipulation on behalf of the OCC and FINRA. And he added these screenshots, and he refers to the tweet that was written by Reese Politics. So guys, definitely this type of investigations might be very useful for our community, because our headliners who has an active lawsuits might use this information if they find it interesting in their litigation processes. And that is why, guys, we have to do our best in order to push this case forward, and that is why we are here. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium